Larmour, Haggerty all make their way into the box. Great ball driven in.
Just over the bar by Lackey.
Lackey, was it?
Yeah, it was Lackey.
Forsyth goes long. If Lackey can chest it down, which he does, out to Philip Lowry. Good play by Adam Lackey and Philip Lowry. And I think Philip Lowry wanted that one back, did he?
He did, but Lex done well to spin and get the shot away as well.
Right, but only as far to Winchester. Does well to win it back to Adam Lackey if he can find Paul Heatley down this left-hand side. Loves scoring against Carrick Rangers. Paul Heatley comes out now to Forsyth and gets a shot away, but just over the bar.
Back.
Headed out by Haggerty again. Good head by Forsyth, but Mitchell just knocks that one, clips it back in. Out now to Cushley, and we know what he's going to do. He goes from range, and you just knew when the ball was bouncing what he was doing, didn't you? And he scored those goals here at Seaview many a times. Cushley goes down, no free kick given, and Chris Haggerty this time puts a ball in. Out now to Adam Lecky, and just on the turn, but couldn't wrap his leg over the top of the ball, and the ball goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, definitely, as I mentioned there, playing into this into the stand, we do seem to pin teams a bit more. And
and that wasn't
close.
Yeah, it was Forsyth who took that one on first time. I was watching the goalkeeper more than anything. He didn't look concerned, but by the time I seen the ball, it wasn't far away. Outside of the left boot, and finds Tilney now, who's caused some problems with teasing ball in, and
that's a dangerous ball in there now. Yeah, very dangerous.
Ball breaks now to Gone. He drops it back, but gives it to Paul Heatley. 1-2 with Jordan Owens. Paul Heatley goes down. It's Philip Lowry, and he's had to come inside. Does really well, Philip Lowry, to find Ross Clarke, the man on form.
Yes!
And Ross Clarke makes it 3 goals from 3. But we'll have to say, Philip Lowry, who often gets the plaudits for his goal scoring himself, what play to create the opportunity for Ross Clarke, Charlie?
He done excellent there, Philip. He's burned down a goal himself, but Carrick got a few bodies maybe back in behind him, but he's chopped in a couple of times in his right foot, and he's found Ross Clarke, and it wasn't an easy finish for Ross either.
And Irvin just slips that one. Paul Heatley now, as to does Glendenning. Finds Ross Clarke again. If he can get the ball out of his feet, lets it run too much, but Billy Joe Burns, and it just looked for a second that Ross Clarke had let that ball roll across his body, and he was about to pull the trigger, but I think he just ran out of room. We know what he can do with his deliveries, and you might see him just putting this in towards Johnny Tuffy, which he does, but Jordan Owens gets there out now to Macalatis. Goes in the near post, and Tuffy done really well, because he probably would have seen that last minute as well, with plenty of bodies in front, but
smart save, definitely.
Larmour deals with it up, as Glendenning just has to be careful to watch that ball, because so many players we've seen now. It breaks to Ross Clarke. He's going to go from range, and does, and I'm not sure if it took a wee nick there, but Glendenning had to watch that all the way, but that's a man full of confidence now, shooting from there. Paul Heatley, he finds Ross Clarke now down this right hand side, up against 2 Carrick Rangers players. Great delivery in, and Jordan Owens is there with the header, and rolling back the years, it's Ross Clarke with not only a goal but a great delivery into the box. Jordan Owens finds himself unmarked, and you're going to put your life in Jordan Owens to score them, Jarlath.
Yeah, excellent header, and it came from a wee bit of patience here. The ball with Philip Lowry started out on the left here, and he's come back in right side, played to Jordy Forsyth, and they've worked it out wide around the right side. Excellent ball in by Ross Clarke, and Owens just in the right place, and excellent header.
Tuffy up towards Jordan Owens. What a header from Jordan Owens to find Paul Heatley, if he can get the ball out of his feet. I'll tell you what, Jordan Owens and Paul Heatley rolling back the years, and Tuffy decides to go to Phil Lowry this time. If Paul Heatley's just running around the back, cuts it back to Philip Lowry with the head, and saved off the bar. Ross Clarke, and a great save. Whoa, knocked in. I think it's Declan Caddell. It is.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, we've been waiting since Declan Caddell came back out of retirement to play for Crusaders. We mentioned earlier there's no pictures in the scorecard. Nonetheless, Declan Caddell will be absolutely delighted to get his goal. But what a save from Glendenning, from Philip Lowry's header, Ross Clarke's shot, he then saves it again, but it ricochets off Declan Caddell, and it's 3 goals to the good.